Molweni, Molweni. Welcome to another Mahle video. Thank you so much for clicking play. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it does wonders for me. It helps me get these videos to as many people as possible. Okay, I have been gone for a minute, but I'm gonna be giving you a life update while doing this kind of solo date thing, because so much has been happening, and one, I have not been emotionally, mentally or spiritually been okay for a minute, and that has nothing to do with like what's happening in my life, because my life is pretty awesome. Guys, I'm not sure about this outfit, we'll see. But I've just been going through a lot. I've just been feeling very sad. I've just been a little bit depressed, a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah, so it's been quite a lot of things that are overwhelming. But I think the biggest thing that I know, if my spiritual life is not okay, everything else just crumbles. So that's the biggest thing, where I've been like trying to like read my Bible, trying to like pray, trying to do all these things that normally work for me in the past, and like I do them for like 3 days a week, and then I just lose the appetite. And one of the things that I am very transparent about is that my faith walk with God is an up and down situation. So sometimes I get triggered by the cult stuff and then it goes flat, and then sometimes I'm on a high because I'm putting in the effort and going to church, I'm doing all these things, and then sometimes like now where I'm just like, actually I'm tired. Like I'm tired of putting in effort, and I'm also tired of things just not being okay without me having to do something. And it's the strangest thing, because the Bible tells us we take one step and he takes so many towards us. But I've just been feeling so exhausted, so tired, so like it's a lot spiritually. And then I started dating someone. That's another thing, because I had told myself this year I'm not dating at all. Like I'm not gonna be seeing anyone. I just wanted, not even like, I didn't have like a point of focus, like, oh, I want to focus on this. No, I was just like, I've tried dating, I've tried it my way, so Lord, if I meet someone organically, sharp, but I'm not putting in the effort. I'm not going to be on a dating app. That's what I mean. So that's what I did. So I wasn't on a dating app. But then I met someone at a friend's house. We got along, and things are like up in the air right now as to where we're at. That's another thing. However, I'm so grateful that like in my previous dating, back in the day when I was in serious relationships, it would affect my spiritual life with God in terms of like it being a distraction, and the realization that right now my spiritual challenge has nothing to do with a man is also a really good realization, because him being around didn't affect my spiritual life. My spiritual life was how it was before he came in. But also even when he was or is in the picture, because hey guys, it's complicated. Even with him around, I still kept on, paying attention to my spiritual life. Not even paying attention, like knowing, like, okay, Manditi, sometimes there was a time where I felt like my life is perfect, I just need a partner. And then when he was here, I still felt that longing for God, even though he was here. And then he wasn't a priority. He was not a priority. It wasn't even like it was important, but he wasn't a priority as I thought I would, and that's growth for me anyway. So siyakula. What else has been happening at work? It's been very busy. I'm doing commercials, and also I'm like new to their systems, but it's been close to a year now. But it's just like the system of different clients. If you're working for a burger joint, if you're working for a food joint, if it's an insurance company, if it is a government client, all of them have different processes. So this one specific client, just learning their processes and being the first one to do their commercial this year has been like, I'm the guinea pig, like I'm the one learning everything for the other people to be like, hey Mahle, how did you do this? How did you do this with, like, you know? So it's just been also a little bit testing and a little bit challenging, considering that like it's weighed on my confidence a little bit, because I'm just like, I'm feeling pressure to have known all these things or should know all these things within a year of being here, but it's like my first time working with this client, so I have to give myself grace. So it's just been a lot happening, guys. Trying to also be a girl, like go out a little bit. I will say though, my drinking has gone up a notch because I've been overwhelmed. I've been homesick. So when I say drinking, I don't mean out clubbing. That's not really my thing. So when I'm at home, I'll have a glass of something or whatever. But it actually took my housemate to be like, hey, what happened to that bottle of what? Let's have that. And I'm like, hi babes, because I drank it, you know, and within a space of like a week. Yes, it's not like, I don't know, but like I just feel like that's something I need to be aware of, because I'm drinking quite more than I normally do. I'm not a heavy drinker, so it's a little bit surprising that I'm drinking as much as I am. So yeah, what else has been going on, guys? I need to brush my hair because it's late. Okay, it seems like it's not gonna be a vlog. It seems like it's gonna just be a video. What else has been going on? Where is my brush? I actually don't know where my brush is. My hairbrush, that is. Exactly, it's in my work bag. Guys, my barber gave me this brush when I cut my hair for the first time, and it's amazing. I hope everybody has a good barber like mine. What was I saying? Okay. Oh, don't fall. Okay. Guys, I have not ironed this shirt, and I'm not in the mood to iron it. Like, I'm really genuinely not in the mood to iron it. Is it really that bad? And also it's striped, so you can't really see. Okay, I just need to get ready. So that was work, and then there's church. Yo, guys, I don't know if it's because of Shinchanji or what, but so I am attending Hillsong Church here in Sydney, and attending Hillsong has been amazing. It has been really good for me. For those who've been in my channel for a while, you'll see how much I've like grown being part of the church. So, and there's a lot of controversy here in Sydney about Hillsong and whatnot. And to be frank with you, I genuinely do not care, because I don't care. That's just my honest truth. Not that I don't care about the allegations and stuff that's happening, but I know that churches aren't perfect, and a person who's been in a cult, I've heard people call Hillsong a cult, and a person who's gotten out of a cult, I can tell you it's not, because there's so much. Y'all think cults are a joke, and then you go to churches and you call them cults, but it's organized religion. Organized religion and cults are not the same thing. It's organized. There's services, there's plans, there's programs, there's platforms, there's so many things, but it's just organized religion. It's not a cult. There's no manipulation, there's no coercion, there's no mind games. You join the church knowing you're joining the church. The teachings of the church are for you to take or not take. You're not being manipulated to, okay, I'm not going to go into that. However, Hillsong has been great for me. But because now I've moved from the city to the west of Sydney, I am challenged because the campus, the branch that is here, I'm not getting what I need to get spiritually, okay? And that is not their fault. Some churches work for you, some churches don't work. So I'm just not spiritually feeling like I'm being fed with the word, worship and everything. Like I'm really not happy. Let's just put it like that. So I need to find another church because I can't go to the city campus and I can't go to the main campus. Like going to the city is so many, it's a train and then like a bus. It's like I'm going to work and I already go to work like twice a week. So I don't want to feel like it's a chore. It's gonna make it so hard for me to actually go to work. Okay, so there's that. So now I feel like I need to find another church, and I will continue to like attend Hillsong stuff. Like they have they are like 25 to like 40 young older people group that's called Frontline, and I love that. I recently went on their retreat gathering earlier this year, which was really life-changing for my spiritual life and just for me. Such a powerful encounter with God. So I am genuinely like happy with Hillsong Church. It's just not this campus that I'm in, and nothing wrong to them. I'm just not getting what I think I need. Also, like I feel like some of the connect groups, the connect group I'm in, I should probably try another one. But I'm not sure. Like I'm just like I've tried. So I'm thinking of joining this other church, not joining, but going to visit this other church. I've visited 2 African churches so far, and hey, hi, kunzima guys. Kunzima. The first one was good. I enjoyed it. The teaching was sound, because also I'm very like skeptical of churches. Like I want to go visit churches and be planted somewhere, but I'm very skeptical because of my history, you know, so it's kind of a weird one. So yeah, I went to 2 African churches. It was really nice, but hey, way too traditional for me, for my liking. Yeah, way too traditional for me. By that I mean the big conferences and like Abu Mama come and cook and don't we do this, or brothers are doing, like I don't want that. I want to go to church, hear the word of God, serve who I need to serve, but like I'm not trying to do that. Okay, what's another thing? Then the other one, hey guys, they can't sing. All the African churches here, people can't sing. The worship team is worshiping, which is amazing with spirit and truth. However, me guys, it matters to me, and you can say I'm shallow, whatever, but it matters to me if I'm going to a church and the worship team like can't sing, like it literally is a distraction. I think that's why. To me, it's a distraction. To somebody else, they can focus. Maybe it's a flaw of mine, but to me, it's a huge distraction. I can't worship because I'm like, you're off key though. Apart from you being off key, like, don't make sense, or the songs that are chosen, the lyrics aren't biblical and things like that. Like those things matter to me. So yeah, I haven't been to another African church. Also, the second African church was the guy I'm seeing's church, which was very interesting because when we got there, they were doing like a sit down, let's talk type of service situation for youth, and the topic was the things to know before I do, which was very interesting considering it was like our second date. So I thought that was really cool for us to have like some serious conversations. It was a good conversation starter for us anyway. So that was interesting, but hi guys, and it's distracting to me. So there is one called Kingdom City Church. They are currently new to Sydney, so they have other branches. Like they're big, it seems like they're big like Hillsong, but they have other branches. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing. They have other branches in like different states, So they have just opened a branch literally in Alexandria, which is in the city, and in Parramatta, which is 5 minutes from my house. So I am very excited to go visit them tomorrow and see how that will play out. Yeah, bo. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, for my hair I use Jamaican castor oil. I know no one asked, but it's really good for my hair. And if you are in Sydney, you can get it at, I'll put the name here, Nature's Choice. I think it's Nature's Hair. Yes, Nature's Hair. They have everything you need. They have hair piece, they have everything you'll need for African hair, and actually just hair essentials. Amazing, love them. And I got this last year, like when I just got here last year, and it's still with me. Okay, I'm so hungry, guys. I'm actually going out for a late lunch, and I'm going to watch Hairspray, the musical. Hey mama, welcome to the 60s. Oh. Go mama, go. Guys, I love Hairspray. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's why I'm getting ready. What else was I saying? Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna go there, visit that church. So I do think that's played like a role in my spiritual journey, just like not being excited for church, not looking forward to church. Because I'm just like, whenever I am at church, like I just get distracted and I just feel like, Lord, like I come with such open heart, and then something would happen, or like there'd be like a Hillsong instead of a sermon, there'd be like a Hillsong whole service about like what's happening in the like in the church and stuff like that. Like it's just been back and forth every time I'm like going to hear the word, because I'm struggling to read it for myself. Something not the word has been spoken about, like the controversy that's happening online and whatnot, and I'm just like so discouraged, because every day I wake up and I'm like, Lord, I really want to put in effort and go to church. So I don't want to deal with that right now. Maybe I'll go back, I don't know, but that's where I am spiritually with finding church. Hey guys, as light is man, they're not doing what I need them to do. So that's what's happening. What else, guys? I've been looking into buying property back home. I had my friend and my aunt go view a place. I didn't like it. There was another place that I wanted to send my dad to see in Cape Town, but that also didn't pan out. So I'm just like, there's a lot happening. Also now I'm doing renovations back home. Like they did the whole bathroom, redid it, put in new doors. They like fixed all the stuff, electricity, plumbing. That was an issue at my house. So I'm also financially really broke. I'm genuinely really like broke. So that's also just been challenging, like moving my focus to like my finances and sending money home, like like the amount of money I've spent on a bathroom, guys, is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Do you know how much it costs to just renovate a bath? Okay, I did other like plumbing, important stuff, and electricity, and the roof at my house was leaking, so I had to like sort that out, but apparently it's still leaking. So what was tiring about that process was just like I kind of felt like I didn't have support from home, because I'm the one who took the initiative to say this is what I want to do, and because it was something I wanted to do for my family, just felt like everything was on me to handle and manage. And that led to me having a big argument with my mom over the phone, and then I was just feeling very paranoid about like, what if I never talk to my mom again, like over this one stupid argument. And me and my mom hardly fight. Like we argue, but that was like a fight. So where I was hurt, like really hurt. And I said some hurtful things, and she was hurt, and then she hurt. Like it was just messy. But one thing I'm grateful for is that it will never last the next day. I know I'm being dramatic now. It sounds like, oh, it was a fight for months. No, it wasn't. It was just like a one day really hurtful stuff was said. And yeah, so I made sure, I remember thinking to myself at the time, like, how do I want this to pan out? Like, am I gonna go to sleep and like be like a sulk the next day? Because I know my mom can sulk and I can sulk a child. So it was just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what we should be doing. Like, it was a bit emotional, a lot emotional, and money is involved and stuff like that. So I had to literally pray and be like, you know what, Lord, give me a way to reach out to her that will make her come towards me, and we can just talk about it or not talk about it, because it's not worth me not wanting to come back to SA now, because like I'm not talking to my family. Like, that doesn't make sense. So I was just really paranoid and scared of losing my mom and our friendship. And I know that like those things happen, like where people don't talk to their family for years, and that's not what I wanted. So I prayed about it, and I really feel like the Holy Spirit was just like, this is just one area. This is financial. Your relationship with your mom is more than just financial. It's not just one. Like, there's other stuff that's happening. There's work, there's family, there's sisterhood, there is her NGO, there's other things happening in her life. So let's leave the financial stuff aside, then let's talk about other things. So I called her up and I was like, hey, unjani utata, unjani uzuzu, like, how's my family doing? How's this? How are you dealing with that situation or that situation? So other things that form our relationship other than the one that we disagree on. Because that's what we tend to do. We tend to focus on the disagreement or how we are different from each other instead of what does bring us close together. What do we have in common? What do we agree on? So let's focus on that. And then we'll talk about it when we're calm. So that's why I don't believe in like sometimes letting things lie, because it leaves room for doubt, it leaves room for the devil to come in. The Bible says, do not leave room for the devil, you know? So that's why I don't like being like, okay, so let's talk tomorrow about it. No, let's talk about other things today. Let's not talk about it, yeah, but let's not talk, like, if that makes sense. And I hope that helps someone who's watching. Like, if you're having issues with talking to people or like a relationship, stick to other things. But if that relationship was just based on one thing, if we were school friends, there's nothing else we talk about, and now we have a school issue, then that for me is not a full-rounded friendship or relationship, because now you can't talk about anything else. Anyway, so that was very stressful and overwhelming, and that took up a lot of my February, March. And then I didn't really want to make content anymore because I was tired. I didn't have time to edit. And therefore I haven't been getting YouTube revenue. Like, it's such a mind messed up game, because if I was creating content and posting content about what's happening, then I would have the YouTube revenue that would sort out my financial issues, and therefore I wouldn't have to argue with my parents and like do you understand? Like, yonke don't you? Get together. Everything is just together. Anyway, I've been brushing this hair because I'm talking and I can't for the life of me multitask. And this video is running longer than I wanted it to. But yeah, that is what has been happening in my life right now. I'm gonna use this as a mic because automatically that just happened. So what else has been going on? I feel like I might be missing something important. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I took some leave from work because of how I've been feeling. So I haven't been to work Thursday and Friday, and today is Saturday. So it's actually so gloomy outside. I am going to just take some time and go have some lunch and go watch Hairspray and relax, have like a girl solo date. So the next video you will see will be my solo date. Thank you for watching. Please do comment how you've been or any advice that you have, and just like, let's talk. Asikhulume. Let's talk. And please follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. On Instagram, we're almost at 10,000, guys. I'm just really trying to get to 10,000, and maybe some brand deals will reach out to me. Oh, that's another thing. It's not like brands aren't reaching out to partner with me, but they're not the brands I want to partner with, just in terms of ethics, in terms of the offering and stuff like that. And I think it's also just challenging for me because I am in advertising, so I know how much influencers get paid, and for the amount of following I have specifically on TikTok, I have quite a bit. So, and some content creators are just like, Australian companies won't offer you as much as they offer Australians in Australia. So I hope that's not true, but like from what I've just been seeing, I haven't been happy with the offers, and also I haven't been happy with the brands that are reaching out to me. So that's another thing that's just like I need to be proactive about, but I'm also trying not to rush it. So let's get to 10K and let's see if these brands are gonna come through and treat your girl right, or I'm hoping they will, and that will make a big difference, but I'm not sure. I don't know, but let's get to 10K. All right, yo, not so close to me, not 30 minutes of talking, guys, not even. I am so late. Okay, I love you very, very much. Bye.